You are walking down an aisle in a hardware store when you are suddenly hit with the distinct scent of glue. In a fraction of a second, you are right back in your kindergarten classroom, surrounded by construction paper and the memory of the kid who used to eat the paste. This instant time jump is called odor-evoked autobiographical memory. It is more commonly known as the Proust effect, named after the French writer Marcel Proust. Proust famously described the sensation of a character eating a tea-soaked Madeleine cake. That single scent triggered a flood of childhood memories that had been forgotten for decades. Curious, this chart illustrates a cognitive blind spot known as the reminiscence bump. Most adults struggle to remember much of anything from before they were 10 years old, as normal memory retention drops off for early childhood. Yet nearly 75% of people can vividly recall those early years when prompted by a familiar smell. Smell functions differently than your other senses. It uses a unique biological shortcut to bypass standard memory decay and surface our deepest past. When you look at an old photograph or listen to a familiar song, that sensory information undergoes a sorting process before your brain interprets it. Signals from your eyes, ears, and skin travel to a central brain relay station called the thalamus. This gatekeeper routes incoming data. But an odor signal bypasses this gatekeeper, heading straight into the deeper layers of the brain. By skipping that analytical step, a scent delivers a raw, unfiltered data stream. It hits your mind before you have a chance to consciously think about what you are smelling. That molecule travels straight from your nose up to the olfactory bulb, the region responsible for analyzing smells. This bulb has a direct physical connection to the amygdala, which handles emotion, and the hippocampus, the vault where we store memories. Your brain builds associations constantly throughout childhood. Because of this direct hardware link, the scent of wet soil after rain carries the emotional weight of school holidays, the weather, and the specific people around you. This neural wiring fuses the scent to the emotional state of the original event. The smell becomes a physical time capsule. In 2013, researchers used functional magnetic resonance imaging to look at what happens inside the brain when we encounter these triggers. They compared the brain activity of subjects smelling physical odors against subjects who were simply reading the names of those same smells. While verbal cues lit up standard analytical processing areas, the physical smells heavily activated the brain's emotional centers. Researchers found a distinct split in how these memories were recalled. Scent memories formed before age 10 activated the orbital frontal cortex. This region handles perception, creating a highly immersive sensation where you feel as though you are standing in that room again. Memories formed after age 10 activated the left inferior frontal gyrus. That area handles conceptual and factual memory, making the recall feel more like a list of events than an immersive experience. Our brains hardwire early childhood experiences as immersive, emotional sensations, rather than conceptual lists of facts. Because this pathway is so reliable, therapists use targeted scents to help patients with memory loss recover buried emotional moments that conversation alone cannot reach. Retailers are well aware of this biology. Many brands engineer signature scents and pump them into their stores, tying positive emotional reactions to their products to make them more memorable. You can use this mechanism to your own advantage. Using a specific fragrance, like citrus, during a study session can help your brain associate that aroma with focus and energy. There are limits. Smells trigger perceptual memories of events rather than abstract concepts. The scent of an essential oil will not help you memorize Maxwell's equations. However, it does increase the vividness of the context. If you study in the presence of a particular smell and encounter it again later, your brain more easily retrieves the information linked to that aroma. Our deepest memories and cognitive potentials wait within the invisible aromas of our daily lives. One breath can bring a forgotten world back to life. What scent instantly transports you? Let us know in the comments.